This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Aggies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Duke Blue Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Hands it off from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Play action here on first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. The Aggies will have to punt this one away. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Duke has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback drops back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's wide open. Look out. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up to the stop here? Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And it's taken right around the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A big defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Breaks free. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to
Please
the
tell
43.
me somebody is in the
The
fucking
timeout
chat.
is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And it falls incomplete.
I still don't know this.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Here comes the bunch formation. They start with an RPO. Good pass to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone. The Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught, completion. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. On the run here.
Come on now, dog.
This one falls incomplete. And the
Why are you giving me a fucking blue? That's a blue's a perfect fucking throw. What are you doing?
Last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's caught. It's gone. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The junior
This defense got
the
dogs.
turnover there. The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the tailback's got it
Oh,
again.
you just missed your fucking
Slams
running
right into
assignment.
the wall. They got him for a
Block,
loss.
dog.
Looks like a player is down injured at
Put
that
you over there
last play.
specifically for
Take a
him.
timeout
You
while they
just
check
leave.
it out. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great cut, they whiff on him. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, just incredible play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Where's the
Breaks into
safety
the
going?
clear right down the middle. End zone. Touchdown. too much speed in
Definitely
that play.
expect pass.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Texas A&M, 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On the move now. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And Duke has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Blue Devils are looking to keep this drive going. Moves out of the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Duke. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49, Texas A&M, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Bootleg looking to throw. The wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on the quarterback in the pass game.
And just like that, in one play, they moved the scoring position at the 23.
Oh, killing my fucking stat.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Brought over the middle. It's Armstrong. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
The pass rush gets home.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.